It's your good buddy, your good pal, Amigo Aaron, here on a special edition of the Friday Night Disaster Stream. As you know, tomorrow it all goes down. February 10th, 2024 will be Amigathon. As me, myself, John Bodovkar Schaller, and the Brent will be in there 12 hours straight playing nothing but Amiga to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals. You can donate right now at amigathon.com. All the donations go directly to the charity. We don't touch them, so you don't have to worry about that, any sort of wackiness. But I didn't want to go and not do some sort of Friday disaster stream. And so I got a tip from our good buddy in the chat, in Discord, Dave Motowalik, and he suggested to me that I could go and download for free some of the Atari Reloaded games. And I thought, what a great opportunity. I've been listening to the Cody's Corner on Pixelgate, as Cody goes over some of these Reloaded games. I never got a chance to try them out. And so I thought, man, I want to get in there and get me some. So I sat down and played several of these and recorded me playing them, recorded my thoughts, and I think it will amuse and delight, if not inform. I really enjoyed sitting down with these, and I may look to try some of the other ones in the future. So sit back, relax, get yourself a cold one, and let's get busy with our Atari. These are the Atari games that you never knew you wanted, and you never knew could have existed, but they're coming your way on tonight's Friday Night Disaster Stream. And again, please tune in tomorrow for the Amigathon. 12 hours of hot Amiga action, and donate at amigathon.com. Let's get to it. All right, everyone. This right here is Atari's Asteroids Reloaded. I was a big fan of Asteroids back in the day. I used to play the crap out of this local department store called Murphy's Mart in a place called St. Albans, West Virginia. My mom would bring me there to go shopping with my old babysitter. They were buddies. And so I would get dropped off in a little arcade area they had towards the back of the building. And this is one of the first games I remember seeing there was the old Asteroids. So I'm kind of excited to try this thing out. This is, you can see there's quite a few options here. You got single player and co-op, which is kind of cool. You've also got, of course, co-op came in, I believe it was in the 7800 version, which was great. You've also got stuff with challenges, achievements. These are some of the achievements. I've tried this a couple times here. And you've got your settings here. You've got just your basic stuff here. That's not going to break the bank. Key bindings, graphical adjustments, this sort of stuff. I like this colorblind mode. That's pretty cool. You've got your audio adjustments, and you've got various languages. Nothing that we're going to have to fool with here. I'm using the patented Neo Geo stick from 8-Bit Dough. Let me get that on camera here. I gotta say, I've had this stick for a couple of months now. We bought this thing for Thanksgiving, and I think this game is the most fun I've had using this stick. So let's give it a shot. So we're gonna flip over here to arcade, and we're gonna play a single-player game, and we're gonna play the recharged mode. We'll try all of these. And you can see you can turn power-ups on off. We're going to leave them on and give this thing a whirl. So here we go. You can see it's got a beautiful vector, like faux vectors. I'm not super keen on the meteor crater holes and the meteors, but aside from that, I like the look of it. One thing they've done here is that you literally go up on this joystick for thrust. That's the way you do it. I love that. As far as I can tell, the buttons just shoot. And also will move you into warped hyperspace. Now you can see I picked up a bonus here. As far as I can tell, there aren't any waves in this. It just sort of keeps going. And so it's basically a score game. I like the music on it. They did a good job. The look of it. I mean, now this is going to give me a rapid fire. You can see they sort of, the drops sort of come to you. You know, which is cool. And you can see at the top, the amount of time I've got left with that weapon before I'm back to normal. I like the fact that they kept the old ship, which is cool. They just sort of color-coded it a little bit, and it changes colors depending on what you're playing. I love this. You can get a lot done here. You know, the UFOs, some of them are quite pinpoint with their shooting. Here we go. You can see now, normally I would have finished a round by now. But this right here will give me the back to spread shot, which I do like. You see that? The UFO is actually embedded in the asteroid, which I think is kind of cool. Oh, he caught me. You only get one man in this mode, so you got to go for it. Let's try it one more time. I do like the sound of it here. I mean, listen, Asteroids is a very simple game, but its beauty is in its simplicity. Because basically, shoot asteroids, don't get hit by asteroids or UFOs or they're shot. That's the game. It ain't rocket science, brother. Look at this. This is the first time I've had this. The cutting laser, a la Babylon 5. I love that. Early on, I haven't seen this either. Look at this. So these are little things you blow up, and they can take out some asteroids. Kind of cool. That's not super helpful, but maybe if you had a mess of asteroids on the screen, it would be more helpful. Oh! See, those things have pinpoint shots. It's funny. I've gotten killed quicker these first two games than I did the other game I tried on here. So we'll try it one more time. You can see that I like the sort of effect they put on the front firing arc. When you stop firing, that goes away. I thought maybe you could do like a build-up, but you can't. I tried that. Normally on a game like this, you sort of want to... I love that. You sort of want to stay fairly centered for the obvious reason that you can see what's coming from further away. Oh, well, I ran right into that. We'll try it again. Gotta do better now. I want to get some of the later stuff here. I love the sound of it. They did a good job with the sound effects. I mean, this is what I like to see from a redone game. Maybe, I mean, the thing is, really the graphics, it's not like they put some effects in there and whatnot, but I mean, they didn't shy away from the original, not, that much. That's what I like. Oh, that's kind of neat. Explosive bullets. Oh, nice. See that thing? Those things, well, anything in their wake, they'll kill. Those things fired so slow, though. I think I like the arcing bullets or the four-way bullets the best. Oh, son of a gun! I got too overly excited there. Just to move on, let's go ahead and try. So this is the next thing we're gonna try here is the classic mode. Classic mode is just what you think it is. It's basic. It's not exactly like the original. I can tell you that right now. Because again, as far as I can tell, there are no waves in this. They pretty much just never stop. I kind of wish they'd have kept the waves, but I can see why they would get rid of it. Maybe just they thought that was slowing things down. You can see that when I shot the UFO this time, I got nothing. So I don't think the asteroids break as satisfyingly as they did in the arcade. If you want my honest truth. I mean, they're okay, but I don't know, something about those vectors in the arcade. This game was a real, for as old as it is, I always thought it was had a real cool look to it. The UFOs, I don't know why they chose to make them so dopey looking. It's much like the asteroids. They kind of went with like this dopey look. I probably wouldn't have went that route, but I mean, it doesn't deter me from wanting to play. It just, they're just kind of dopey. I mean, they kept sort of the shape of the original UFOs, just made them more dopey. Thank God they didn't mess with your ship. That would have made me angry. You can see, and something else you get on this one, you actually get, you unlike the first one where you just get, that's a real point press game. This one here, you actually get lives. So we'll be playing this one for a little while. You'll get a lot more action, a little bang for your buck. Now you can see, obviously, those explosions, whoa! Those weren't in the first game, the original. So it's not like this is entirely only original stuff. Look at this. It's a UFO cavalcade here. Ugh. Couldn't get out of there. There's red ships. They're snipers, man. It's funny, in the arcade, the little ships were the ones you had to watch out for. Let's get rid of some of these guys. Oh! Jeez. And you can see my ship has changed colors. I don't think that means anything, but one would assume in multiplayer you're going to be playing multiply colored. You know, each person's going to have his own ship. Oh. I'm sure you can map the thrust of your button, but I played the 2600 so much that, like, look at the size of these things, by the way. Oh, I ran into that one. Dadgummit. You can see I did much better the last time I played. So let's go ahead and try the last of the... So this is a classic recharge. Even I haven't tried this one yet, so I don't know exactly what you're going to get here. I should teleport one of these so you can at least see what it looks like. It's a bit of tranquility to this that I like. You can see the shots go through this. So we're back to getting the cool weapons. I think this is a real add to this game. I do like the add on that. You can see I can just barrel right into these guys, and as long as I've got guns down there, or you know, bullets, I was okay. There we go for this again. So I'm going to use I'm going to use the teleport here if it'll let me. There we go. Oh God! So it teleported me right back to where I was. But yeah, that's all there is to it. There are no it's no incredible effect or anything. The orbiting bullets, I don't hate. Oh! I got cute with the orbit. So this one, I guess it's sort of like the first one, but it gives you lives. Because so far it seems like everything that was in the first one's in, or the, what's this? Oh, okay. Interesting. I will say there are power-ups I'm still seeing for the first time. So I don't know how many are in here. But I do appreciate that. I love the sound effect of that. That's dandy. Yes, look at this. Not this time. I think they got the thrusting right in this, too. I mean, the amount of thrust you get, I feel like it's pretty good. Someone played the old 2600 version, or played the arcade version, and got the Memo. Control, is, like I said, it's tight. I'd say this. I'm real happy with this. George, oh, look, here we go back to this one. Yeah, that's it. This shot lets you get much more aggressive. So here we go with this. You can see they've changed this up all. That's a heck of a shot. Those UFOs have to be your first target every time they come on the screen. But also in the arcade, like you never saw UFOs come in like that. Oh, there it was. Good grief. That's tough. Let's try that one more time. I was enjoying that. I don't know what these are retailing for. You know, I heard Cody's Corner the last few months on Pixel Gaiden has been looking at some of these, and he really has had mixed feelings about them. This is really the first time I've really played one, and so far, I'm really impressed. I'm really enjoying it. So, if you get these things for, say, a $5, you know, something like that, and you've got I mean, it's got high scores. You got some of your buddies playing. I think you got a winner here. I'd love to get some people in the Discord to grab this to play it. Look at that. This is something I really, for years, I sort of always wished that the that you got in the arcade was like upgrades. Because when they gave you the, you know, in Asteroids Deluxe, they gave you the shield, The shield's awesome. I've always liked that. Oh, by the way, this does have a shield in it. Someone was shooting off screen. There he is. I haven't gotten it in this playthrough. You can see the stuff comes to you, thankfully, so you don't have to chase too hard. Here he comes. That's fun. It's not the most helpful one, but it is fun. You can see the music also ramps up. Oh! But started out a little bit subtle. Not this time, pal. Mega laser incoming. Give me that thing. Yeah. I love that. So I freed that guy, and then I took him out. I feel like I'm finally having a decent game here. I didn't have any trouble getting this hooked up. I'm playing this to the Epic store as part of the Amazon Prime free giveaway. I think this goes away in just a few days, so I got turned on to it by someone in Discord. I'm going to credit this. I'm going to see who it was that mentioned that, because what a great mention. I just found out a few hours ago, and I was like, I'm on it. Because I've been wanting to try these. Oh, I couldn't beam out of there in time. Music changes up a little bit too, which I appreciate. Oh! That was late on that, but I did it eventually. Come on, come on. Ah! You can see right when you get those new powers, it takes a second for them to be implemented. Uh-oh. Must kill UFO. Oh, I needed that bad. Die. Oh! Yep, I used it right there, everybody. Oh! Ha 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 ha. I can see the appeal of the recharge version of this that just straight up gives you one man. Now I like having the extra mana. It's fun because I'm enjoying myself. But if you want to play a quicker game, this is definitely the way to go. Look at that. If you aim those correctly, you can cause a lot of damage. There you go. Did you see that? He got sucked into the vortex. Oh, what is this? Oh, yeah. Okay. That's not bad. That's a new one, too, that I hadn't had. Bullet trail. I don't know if the bullet trail could kill them or if it was just to help you aim. I'm not 100% sure on that. That was timely. I do like the idea. I could see us playing some two-player multiplayer at this. Oh! I got lucky big time. Look at that. The background's changing. It's getting a little darker. I'm having a good run here. I think I've picked up at least one extra man. I remember the old one. My number one goal was to not move for as long as I could stay in the middle. And the original thrusting was just brutal. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, I couldn't get it charged up in time. You could hear it charging. Ha, 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 ha. I'll take that. Not this time. Oh, he got one off. Dadgummit. That sucker's taking me out 2 times in a row with that baloney. Well, I shot through those extra men in a hurry. There it was. So, well, there you go. A fun look there at Asteroids Reloaded. I like this one quite a bit, everybody. That was a lot of fun. All right. Up next on the hit parade, we're going to be playing a little bit of the old Breakout Recharged. I love Breakout. I know the Brent doesn't like it, but who cares what he likes? This is the ever-popular classic brick ball gimmick from back in the day. Looks like this has got a lot of the same elements that Asteroids does. You got your challenges up here, achievements. And you've got, here's a list of all the achievements you can get. Let's have a look. I think the settings should be what we would figure. I'll be using the mouse, I think, on this one if it'll let me. And everything else looks like the last game did. This one gives you, oh, another one that gives you co-op. I love that. So we'll go through these like we did Asteroids, and we'll give this a whirl. So, of course, I'm using the mouse. I like that. Every time the it hits you, your brick actually sort of guts down a little bit. Oh, look at that. So I'm not firing those. Sorry about that. I see one problem with this right now. You can click off the screen somehow. I think the mouse is a nice surrogate for the the spinner. Although, in all honesty, the spinner has never been equaled in terms of its ability to play a game like this. Of course, if you've ever played Arkanoid, this is pretty Arkanoidy. Okay, so I just got shot. Okay, so that's a new wrinkle here. You can actually be shot. Try that again. I don't know why that's happening. Here we go. I think I do know why. I'm looking as I click around. I can see my mouse occasionally moving on one of my other screens. So I don't think they've done a good job of capturing the mouse on the screen. Now, that's kind of cool. Now, that is interesting. I kind of like that. Kind of gives you a little insight there into how the game works. Oh, man, I wish I'd used that. I recognize the special effect there. The sound effect, anyway. I mean, the homing missiles took forever to kill that one spot. One would wonder what exactly they're homing on. I will say, thus far, I would say the colors are subdued. Well, that's kind of neat. It slows down when it's near you. Otherwise, it goes fast. Very handy. Again, good. I like the tunage, okay. It's got that kind of techno feel to it. Not too bad. Oh, so these things are perpetually coming down, whether you finish the last puzzle or not. I noticed that there was no break. That seems to be the gimmick on these new recharge games, that they've sort of done away with the round system on these, and you're just basically... Oh, there it is again. That's brutal. That's brutal. I don't know if I like that or not. So let's try single player, and we're gonna, well, you know, just like we did last time, we'll try all three here. So this should just be standard, no frills, Breakout. Everyone's old favorite. You know, I know some people aren't down with the whole Breakout thing, but I remember when this first came out, and there was a zen to it, you know. If you ever played you ever played or Neuromancer, or read the book, there's a cult, the cult of Pong. I think it was in that book, and you can almost see where you can come up with a cult. You get into a certain mind state when you're playing a game like this, and you play it for a long period of time. You got to think when the 2600 was released back in the day, like you would play these games, and that's all you had, and you'd play them for over and over. I think back on it now, on how much Pong I played, and Breakout and Super Breakout, and it's mind-numbing. And it was mind-numbing. You would just play it so much. But it was fun. It wasn't what I necessarily... I personally prefer Arkanoid. I think most people do, for the obvious reasons that you get all the extra, flash. It's a more colorful game. It's a better-looking game. I don't think Pong and Breakout necessarily translate as well to this sort of graphical display as, say, Asteroids did, because in Asteroids you had no preconceived notions of what you're going to be looking at. I mean, you except for the fact that it was Victory, which is what this is. But this game was colorful, and this is. I don't like the fact that this is not that colorful. I will say that's not something I'm down with. There's the bullets. Now that we know what they look like, so clearly they've implemented those in this new game. I will say the ball moves smooth, or the ball, it moves smoothly. The control with the mouse is totally tight. It moves quickly. Like, I don't recall Breakout being quite this fast. I think the bullets, when I think about it, I think that's not the worst idea. I will say the mouse is a lot easier to control the paddle with, or to control the platform within the paddle. I mean, the paddle felt right, but I think the mouse gives you a pinpoint accuracy that you didn't get with the paddle. And so I think adding additional danger elements probably isn't the worst idea to keep it from getting old, I like the music, but I don't necessarily think it fits the game in this case, but that's just me. I'm also, I didn't like this on Asteroids either. I don't like the fact that they got rid of the rounds. I like the satisfaction of clearing a round. Or being able to tell somebody that I got the level X, level 10, level 5, whatever. The fact that they've done away with those is kind of a bummer to me. I mean, I understand why they did it, and I'm just old school, I guess, but like these never-ending blocks. One of the things I liked about Arkanoid and Breakout, Super Breakout, is the feeling of satisfaction you get when you complete the level. So that, I think, is a faux pas. I mean, these aren't deal breakers. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, for me, I liked it. I think that I liked it better the other way. I really definitely like the color better. Of course, the original Breakout, Super Breakout, Arkanoid, they really didn't have soundtracks. Arkanoid had a little ditty that would play. Or Revenge of Doe. They had, but I mean, they didn't really go crazy with that stuff. Oh my! Those things are so bright that they're actually can get to your mind. That was really bright. Especially when you've been looking at this sort of dull background. I don't know if the red ones and the blue ones move at different speeds in terms of those bullets. I haven't ascertained that yet. I feel like I'm having a pretty good game. The funny thing about this, though, is like in Breakout and Super Breakout, especially, like when you got the ball up into the upper echelons, and this is another thing that bringing the blocks down changes. Because one of the best things was getting the block up in the upper echelon getting the ball in the upper echelon of the blocks, and that way you could watch it go up there and play itself for a while. You know what I mean? And run rush shot over the back end of this thing. And this does not give you that ability because they're always sliding the blocks down. I mean, there are times I've seen times where you can somehow get it in there. I see a big gun over here. I wonder if I can shoot this guy. He's perpetually shooting at me. on my last man here. Oh! Wow, that was dumb. Alright, so we're going to try the last game on this one, which is single player classics recharge. Again, if it's like at the ATARI, if it's like the Asteroids, then this will be the same game with all the extra elements and the men, which I'm okay with that. Look at how wide that arc is on that. That's hard to play. There it is. That's every block. So that was sort of like having a round in, I guess. This should make my... Yeah. Let's make it even longer. Up, you can't grow it. I was wondering if I could make it mega long. I can almost hear Brent across the street screaming while I sat here and play this. I think if I was going to play this for a long period of time, I would probably just turn off the soundtrack and just play some music in the background of my choosing. Something like Breakout. I want to hear some like some Bob Dylan or the Indigo Girls or something like that. I like that. I like the folky stuff when I'm playing my Breakout game. I think something relaxing. Maybe some, oh! Wasn't even paying attention there. See, my brain just shut off for a minute when I was trying to think of music. Oh! There I was. See, I'm watching as I move this thing back and forth. I can see I've got a 3-screen set up here, and I can see my cursor on the top screen moving around. That's not good. That's why I kept flipping to the desktop. So I wish they would trap your mouse. That seems like a logical thing to do. I don't know why they don't. There we go. See, I love that. We need more of that. Oh my God, that's madness right there. Man, keep it. One of the things the original didn't have was all this crap going on. It's so crazy to... Oh, my God. Ah! Too much stuff. Oh, I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. Too much stuff. All right, everybody. So that right there is your old-fashioned, new-fashioned Breakout recharge. I didn't like this one as much as Asteroids. I mean, it's totally serviceable. But I don't like the lack of color. I don't think the vector works as well in this. I don't like this. I like the soundtrack. The soundtrack is good, but I don't necessarily think it works for this game. For me, it might work for you. I do like the fact that they've got co-op in there. I like different modes. Not bad, you know. But I mean, and for $5, if it's if you get it for $5, buy it. That's not bad. If you're in the Breakout, if you're not, I mean, is this better than Revenge of Doe? No, in my opinion, even though it's newer, I think Revenge of Doe is better. And so there you go. Let's try the next one, everyone, and see what we've got on that one. Should be a lot of fun. All right. Next on the docket. a classic on the 2600. Come back from the dead. It's Yars Recharged. I'm looking forward to this one. Of course, Yars Revenge, the classic game on the Atari 2600 from the master himself, Howard Scott Warshaw, that crazy, crazy man who put this together. And this is a whole different ball of wax here. This looks totally different than anything I'm used to. So we're going to give this a whirl and see what we think. I believe this is a twin stick special. I had no idea how to control this at first. It was driving me nuts. So this has been reimagined as a twin stick shooter, which means you've got to have the double analog to get this thing cooking. This should be interesting, though, to play it this way. The original version of this game was the first game that ever showed you its own machine code. So you see these little gold things. I've got to collect these. We don't want to get caught by that thing. And what we're doing, we're supposed to clear our way towards that big gun, if I'm not mistaken. That's the way it used to be. So you can see when that thing charges up, he sees a little lifeline over to his various guns. We're getting back to him now. There we go. Okay, the mouse chip's out now, so let's back in here. Got him. Nice, and now we clean up. Oh, that's a nice, I like that transition there. And we're back for more. This is there are shades of the original game here. They've really made some interesting changes here. The fact that they went with a twin shooter, they really were thinking outside the box. I mean, I never would have thought of that, if I'm honest. You know, here we are. You've got full rotation here. I love the way that the enemy structure rotates. I almost feel like we're an invading virus or something, and this is trying to get into a cell. That's what it feels like. We're chipping away. You can actually go in there, and you can actually go in there and bite. You can see our ship is ready. We've got enough. We killed one of these guns. We can go clean up on that one. So see that bar on the right. Clearly, that you have to fill that with these gold elements. I like that. I mean, I like the idea that I've played this game for exactly 2 minutes, and I've already ascertained how the game works. That's my kind of game. Not everything has to be sim life. So now we've got quite a hole in here that we can work on. I was wondering if we could take these things down. We can. So just without the big gun, we can do it. I do like the smoothness of this. You know, if you've got the right stick, this is not bad at all. It's also, this has that same sort of aesthetic that they've... There he goes. Oh, I got nailed. Oh, he's not dead. One would wonder if I could go in there and take him out with my, wimp gun. Which has just been upgraded substantially. I mean, the bullets are starting to rain down here. Whenever you shoot him, it just loads you up. I think we can take care of him now. That's right. There he goes. Love it. And we're out. That's nice. I like the idea of multiplayer on this. I think that's awesome. You can really go to work in here if you want to try to get in there and with your bite power. Listen, this wouldn't be the first game to say that I bite. Look at that. You can roll. Uh-oh. He's charging up 2 of them. I gotta say, I had heard good things about this, but you never know. You know, you really never know. And I'll be honest with you, it took me so long to get a joystick that would work on it. I was getting aggravated. But I will say, this is dandy. If I'd known it was a twin-stick shooter, I would have had a joystick at the ready. By the way, I'm using my, oh, here we go. I'm using the standard, I think it's the Xbox One controller. I'll hold it up after I lose here and show you what it looks like. But it's got dual analogs. It's funny, my 366 stick, I couldn't get the, well, I mean, my, the one I was using, the SNK, the Neo Geo 8-bit stick, would not work. It has no analogs on it, so that is a problem. But you need to have something with analogs. I don't have a problem with it. The controls are solid. I mean, I don't have a problem once I know what the game wants from me. It doesn't really give you the ability to remap anything. You know, there was a little tutorial at the beginning, but I mean, it was the first thing that came up, and I had no idea what it wanted. Uh-oh. All right, now we're in. That's all that she wrote, son. Nice. We're out. All right. So now we've got, look at this. You've got cutting lasers. I love it. This will absolutely substantially increase the difficulty because there's no more hiding. You've got to be in there. Oh man. We're gonna break in there. Oh! I love this. This is quite clever. If we can take out one of these guns, we'll be in. Yeah, there we go. And you see, as this thing moves across the screen, you don't have the you don't have the ability to move around as much. All right, so we've earned our. There we go. I'm going to try to clear this out. We're going to take this sucker down quick. Oh, gosh! Talk about in the lion's den right there. Okay. Once this thing comes back around, this guy's going to school. Man, I wonder if I can take that cutting laser out. Well, no time for that. And that's the end of that. That is how it's done, son. Let's get our goods and get out of here. Bam. Let's see what they've got next. There's a lot of room. Oh, look at this. We've got more forward guns here. Uh-oh, he's feeding that one. We'll get down here and eat this one then. There it goes. See where we can get right in there. Lots of different play strategies, which I really do enjoy. Let's see if we can take out that burster gun. Let's move out of that thing's way. This sort of even reminds me of the oh, look at this. I got that thing's powers, albeit I'm sure briefly. That was cool. But, you know, the original Yars Revenge, it didn't get hard right away. Like, you had time to get in there and play it. And this sort of reminds me of that. Like I'm brand new to the game, and I'm having some success. Let's see if we can take some of this stuff out. Oh. Let's see if we can take a shot at this guy. Man, he's got that stupid shield right there. Oh. We had to do this old school. I don't know. Oh. And I will say the twin stick control is pinpointy. Like I'm racking up. I wonder if I could bite those things out of there. They're slowly breaking, but they're tough. I can't tell how much do any damage. I mean, they're break, but I haven't actually been able to kill one yet. Yeah, screw you. Let's get this one too. Uh-oh. Now we can... Oh! There we go. Oh, and that removed that shield. That's what I was wondering. Oh! Well, you'll get you, son. And that's into him. Nice. You get a goodly amount of man, though, in this. Oh, look at this structure. So we know where we want to go in. You can get caught in here, which I am! Oh, God! Get me out of here! That was scary. There we go. Got hit. Oh! I'm being a little bit too brazen here. Let's go until this guy spins back around. Oh, I didn't realize you can only have that. So that yellow goes away as you set in there, so you can't just camp out in there. Good to know. The one thing that made Yars Revenge something interesting is the fact that your ship is a very brazen. I mean, you're right up in their area. Yeah, it's an unusual game for that. The close combat that's involved, and this game absolutely captures that. So we're gonna have to use the big cannon. Oh. We're going to use the big cannon to basically get in there to break up that shield, I think. Okay. We've got a lot of it broke up here. And I see an opening towards the guy. But you got to take out that gun. I like the fact that you can tell. Oh, God! Get out of there. So now if I can get enough elements to kill him, I can kill him. Oh, here comes the crap. Okay, we're back. We're back online. So now I've just got to wait till he spins back around. Okay, let's do it. There it is. I love it. It's almost like a puzzle. That's good stuff. All right, we're back at it here. This looks like a... Oh, yeah. These big shooters are heavily fortified here. Let's see if we can get in there and dig in. Holy smokes, it's a lot of bullets. Got that one. It's funny, I didn't think I would ever use my eating ability, but it actually, the game actually makes you use it. which I approve of that. Oh, he's in deep trouble now. I've already got a hole. Let's take this thing out, yeah. There we go. Now we're making a lot of progress. These special weapons go a long way. And bam. Easy money. That was easier than the last round. And we're out. I like how it lists up in the corner. It lists your... Whoa, look at this. Okay. This is much more advanced. These walls are unbiteable, so you have to go into the structure. That's going to make avoiding this guy much more difficult. I barely got that guy killed before. Oh, man. I knew I was in trouble right there. I guess I have to go through all these before I can actually attack the bad guy. Oh! This is much headier work. I used to play this game. Gosh, what was it called? It was I used to play on the Atari 8-bit. I believe it was a port from an arcade game. Oh, there it was. Well, that was pretty cool. I have to say, I give that a thorough and complete thumbs up. By the way, here's the stick I've been using. That was great. I love that. That is the best I've played so far. Before we go, we will try a mission here. Let's see what it wants us to do here. Oh, look at all these missions we've unlocked. Okay. Okay. Let's try this one. I assume the missions are just doing the... When you roll, oh God! I mean, that's so close when you do that. Uh-oh. Oh! That was the luck of the Irish. I've got to stop doing that. I'm going to get myself killed. But I've opened up like a huge chunk over here. Fortune favors the bold. We got to get in here and get this guy taken out. Oh, I got nailed there. I think I can get him. Oh. Oh, so close. He's opened up for days, though. Now you got to wait for that thing to... I just got to gather up. In some ways, this reminds me of Sinistar. If you ever played Sinistar, you have to gather up the crystals to create bombs to drop at Sinistar. And this is sort of similar to me in a way. You're basically picking up these little gold things to power up your main gun. If I can kill this guy real quick, yeah, we're in. Now we're gonna jack this guy up as soon as he comes around. This reminds me of the Death Star. This is like, there it is. It's when the Alderaan comes around the moon. That's what you're waiting, sort of what you're waiting on there. Look at this. Then you just get the points after that. Now, does that mean I completed the mission? That's it. There you go. Okay. So there's your mission play on those then. Not bad. And you can see, I guess, I don't know if I unlocked another mission with that one. And, oh, there are even multiplayer missions as well. That's dandy. That's dandy. I love that. All right, so that is Yars Recharged. That's a win, everybody. I suggest you give this one a whirl. We got one more to look at. Let's have a go. Okay. This is the last one we're going to look at today. And this one is called ATARI Mania, brother. I've got no idea what this is. It's not really a recharge game, but maybe it is. But we're going to give it a whirl here. Let me see if I can figure out. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and keep using the Xbox sticks I've got it hooked up. I have no idea what kind of game this is, if I'm honest. Full screen, CRT. All right, it looks like standard fare there. Let's have a go here. Cute little tune. Oh, look at that. It recommends an Atari controller. I think we'll get away with it, though, man. Look at that. Oh, my. This is looking good. We're heading to the museum. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, my God. All right. Ha, ha. This is not what I expected. Okay. I don't know if that's supposed to represent Outlaw, the old Atari slash arcade game. The way you move is something. Uh-oh. Oh, we can't sweep that up. Here's one we can sweep up. What is this? So this is some sort of weird graphical adventure. Okay. I'm telling you, I was not expecting this at all. I'm really surprised. Well, I don't know where else I can go. Here, let's go back down here. Millie. What do we got here? Is this the game? Ha ha ha! Well, there's a Sword Quest joke. I'm okay with that. Oh, look at this. Ha ha ha! That is freaking strange. Oh, look at that. Okay. That's kind of cool. Picked up a... Okay. That's kind of cool. Look, they've got the dragons for adventure up here. I'm not sure what that even is. Yeah, a computer here. No, don't get to use that. Still can't get in there. Uh-oh. What's going on here? I do like the fact that the millipede's named Millicent. Ha! Ha! Uh-oh. That can't be good. Oh, they got a face. What in God's name is this? more, it says. Okay. Oh! So is this sort of like a, one of those mini-game battles? Move. Oh, God. I just had to get to it. I couldn't do it. Destroy a millipede. Hey. This. Uh-oh. This is like Wario Works or something. Don't destroy the millipede. Don't drop the balls. Oh, my God. I'm telling you, this is so not what I was expecting. I don't know what this was. Cross the other side. Oh. That's the old... Now that is something from Sword Quest or something right there. Step it up. Alright. Oh, gosh. Look at this. There we go. This is a good idea. This is a good idea. Oh! I was trying to shoot the ball. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm not sure what I was supposed to do there. I should have read the instructions better. Okay. I'm good at these, at least. There we go. Uh-oh. Light up the Neos. Oh! Dadgummit! Uh-oh. Yeah, I agree. Let's go for that again. I like that you're playing games you're playing mini games based on the 3 weird games that fall into the thing. Take the grappling hook. Okay. Oh, you know, you just can't. I thought you could go through stuff. You cannot. Get in there. Okay, I guess that counts. All right. I will say the mini games here feel pretty cheesy. Like, that didn't feel like you were playing Millipede or anything. But, I mean, I guess that's the whole point. The concept is solid. I'll give it that. We got to get past this, though. This is bizarre. You can blow away the arrows, too. Yeah. Uh-oh, I lost my camera here. We're going to keep it going, though. Doesn't matter. There we go. Okay. This time I'm going to get it right. Where's the selector? Okay, here we go. There we go. Jeez, that's hard. All right, here we go. Look at that. We're having much better success this time. All right, we're going to get him this time. I'm not sure. I was controlling the man and the spider. I wasn't sure about that one. Okay. Here we go. All right, I'm hoping I can pull this off this time. Yeah, there it is. Oh, yeah. Ha! I get that a lot. Ha, ha, ha. Ha. What? That is something. We'll get the pest control. All right. I bet we can get upstairs now. Maybe not. Do I have a key? No. Okay. Well, I think that's in the road. Well, I'm missing something here. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So this is just the same mini games for fun. I got it. Oh, God, there's 21. I think this is cute. I think it's an interesting way to use your licenses. And I think that if there was a multiplayer rendition of this, it might be fun. Which I don't think there is. It's very stylized. Oh! Right in the face. Look at all the... I mean, I can fail a million times. I wonder, you know, what would have made this more interesting to me is if they'd taken these mini games and actually used the arcade graphics and maybe tried a little harder to make them, you know, because right now it's like, okay, it's an ode to Millipede or whatever, but you're not really playing Millipede. You're not really, you know, and I think that would have made it a little more fun for me, personally. There we go. But I mean, it's an interesting premise. I wish they were all that easy. It's the easiest one by far. Oh, that was dumb. Let's see if it'll let me kick back out here. Return to the vault. Yeah. Okay. So clearly I need to get a grappling hook for that one. Wonder if I can... No. Well, I think we're gonna leave this there. That's an interesting game. I would actually give that a little more play. Kind of enjoyed that. Hey, thanks everybody for... Sorry I lost my camera there at the end, but thanks everybody for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed this quick look at 4 games in the Atari Recharge collection. We looked at Asteroids, Breakout, Yars Recharged, and ATARI Mania. Interesting games. I had a lot of fun with them. The price is right. If you can get them for $5 or under, I think you're in. Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out, and I will catch you guys again on the flip side. Please, take care of yourselves. Adios.